To start a bibliography or works cited page in NoodleTools, you're going to log into Clever and then scroll down until you find library resources. And within library resources, you will see a link to NoodleTools. Once you get into NoodleTools, it will sign you in with your Microsoft account, and it does track year to year all of your projects that you've done on NoodleTools, which is really nice. Like I could go back and look at projects that I have from years ago and see what I have there. We're on 23-24 school year. So to start a new project, I'm just going to click plus new project, and you have to give it a title. Just like with anything you save anywhere, you might want to put a teacher name or a class name with it. Generally here at South, we're going to use MLA unless your teacher tells you differently. And you can use the advanced citation level, that's for high school and college. Okay, so now I have this new project called social media. It's in MLA and advanced. Once I go into the project, there's several things you can do. You're going to have a list of citations. You can keep note cards for your project, all sorts of different things. I get a little hung up here on what I should push next, but I know I want to keep a list of my sources. And if I look up here in the corner, same place where I did a new project, I can hit plus for a new source right there. I have two sources that I want to put in. I have those open either side by side in a window or in other tabs. So I have one that came from a website and one that came from the databases. So let's go ahead and do that website one first. So this is a website, and then it's going to give you other options of what to pick. So you have to go back and look. This is an article about teens and social media. So if I go in, I think I would choose that it is an article, but it's not from a magazine. So I think I'm still going to just keep it listed as web page right here. And then I'm just going to start filling in what they ask for by bouncing back and forth. So the first thing it wanted was the URL. So copy that, paste it in. Date of publication, I go and look and see if I can find one. With this, keep in mind, if there is not a date at the top, this one does say August 10th, 2022, you can put just a year. You could put just the copyright date if there is no other date, but in this case, there's a specific date, so I'm going to use that August 10th, 2022. Okay, most recent date of access. If you have it open right now, you're always just going to click today. It then asks for if there's authors listed, and I did notice that there were 2 authors at least. 3 of them. So I would list all 3 authors. I'd fill in the web page or document title and just keep going through. Okay, so I'm going to pause this right here, get the rest of this filled in, and then come back. Okay, so I got all of the information filled in about the site. I filled in the name of each author. There were 3 of them, so I had to just keep adding there. The name of the article, which was right at the top. So this right here is the name of the article. And then if you look right here, so I don't have to pop back over, there's the name of the whole website, Pew Research Center. So I filled in the name of the website. There weren't any editors listed. And for publisher, you don't need to list the publisher if it's the same as the name of the website, and it next to the copyright right down below it did say Pew Research Center, so I don't need to add that. So once I have everything filled in, I can then save this, and it shows up under my citation list. It tells me the media type, the citation, and then right here, this is where if I wanted to add those note cards that I talked about earlier with quotes and things that I take from that article, I could add those right there. Now, the next type of source that I'm going to put in is one from one of our databases. Now, keep in mind, the databases, if I'm using this teens and social media, have the citation done for you. I am using MLA, so I'm just going to go ahead and select that and copy it. Remember, this is from like Gale or Britannica or one of the other databases that you linked to through Clever. So for that one, when I click New Source, I'm going to say that it's a database. This one, it does want to know specifically, what type of source it's from. It's from Gale in Context Online Collection, and it's from Gale. So this one is actually not from like a different newspaper magazine or whatever. So it is original content. I'm really not too concerned about that because I don't have to fill in any of this. Because I have the whole citation done, I'm going to click copy and paste a citation. I'm going to paste it in right here for manually edited citation. And then check to see if there's anything else I need to fill in. My date's already in there, URL's already in there. Annotation is a summary, and we're not doing that. So I'm going to click save, and that one is done for me also. It did put that one on the top only because in alphabetical order, that's how they would fall. Once you have every source in your project that you used for your project, then you are ready to create your bibliography. So if I click this upload share button, it kind of depends on what device you're on. I'm going to try print export to Word online. I do want all my sources. We'll see how it handles this. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Remember, if one of them doesn't work, you can just try one of the other options. That way, okay, so that worked nice. It's completely formatted in the way I want it. Now, I would have to put this at the end of my paper, so I wouldn't probably want the page 1 on it. It needs to be a separate page, but the page number I would take out and make it the page number of whatever it would actually be in my project. But if you'll notice, it formatted everything correctly. It put works cited at the top. It has what we call the hanging indent here, all the correct punctuation and all of that. So it's ready to put into your project. Or if you needed to copy and paste it into a PowerPoint or whatever,